Okay, so I am reading in real time that they are recommending referrals for Trump. Creative Pixie, thank you for the live update. Number 1, obstruction of official proceeding. Number 2, conspiracy to defraud the US. Number 3, conspiracy to make a false statement. And number 4, to incite, assist, or aid in an insurrection. And so the vast majority of what had been leaked over the weekend turned out to be true, but they added in a 4th as well, conspiracy to make a false statement, which, I mean, you could have gotten that on Trump every day of his presidency. But anyway, the 4 referrals have now come through, and so we're left wondering what's gonna happen. I mean, it's a referral. It doesn't mean anything specific. Congress can legislate and they can investigate, but they're not an arm of law enforcement. They're not the DOJ, they're not the FBI, they're not anything like that. And so this is now gonna go to those bodies. And we know that Merrick Garland has already said that he is considering this sort of thing. The special counsel that it's been handed off to is supposedly moving relatively quickly to consider these things, but we don't yet know what the effect of it'll be. Merrick Garland is not forced by law to do these investigations, and arguably, I don't know, he has seemed to want to appear to be independent. Now, in this case, it is a bipartisan committee, technically. Maybe that will get Merrick Garland to feel a little bit of bravery for the first time of his life. I don't know, Francesca. This is slightly more referrals than we expected. Other than that, it's pretty much what we expected. What do you think?
No, I mean, I think it's good. Finally, Trump has committed a crime. Remember Robert Mueller? Months and months of investigation, lots of crimes found. No, not really. No, not gonna charge him. Not gonna recommend that it was. He's a sitting president. I don't know. Suddenly, once you're in the White House, and that's again where we're headed, which is the only way he can avoid not just these crimes, which are incredibly serious, but the crimes of stealing documents, the crimes of defrauding his own people and the American public through his tax returns, which we may or may not get tomorrow. All of these crimes, the only way he can avoid any kind of accountability is running for president again. I mean, my God, we've got this lame duck window here. Can we get a little bit more done before the House is in Republican hands and we are stymied? So I am curious. I want to see Dark Garland activate. Dark Garland.
We're gonna give him not laser eyes. We're gonna give him lightning hands.
Yes,
hopefully, but I doubt it's. We'll see. We'll see. Look, this is getting towards historic, like there have never been actual charges against, the sitting president. This is not the same thing as that, but it is moving towards it. Bear in mind though, as with basically everything else, to whatever extent this is historic, it's gonna be a brief record, because whatever they do right now, the Republicans are gonna do a dumb version of it when they take over. They're going to recommend charges against Hunter Biden for something involving his genitals and M&Ms. I don't know, something, whatever it is, because that is the core truth of this era. The Republicans do or say a terrible thing. We develop a reaction or language to describe it, and they have to diffuse that by just turning it back on us, coming up with whatever pretext is necessary. And so if he inspired insurrection, they're gonna say that Biden did it. I don't know what the excuse is gonna be, but that is definitely coming.
Or they're gonna just talk, they're gonna continue this. They're gonna bring the House panel in, like they're gonna investigate the investigators. I mean, that's what they tried to do on the Russia investigation. And they were not getting very far with it, but hell, it was successful in changing the narrative.
For more political news, breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.